Hey, what's up, guys? I'm out here in the garage and I'm just trying to fix a little problem that I noticed on my Harley the other day while I was riding. And I looked down, I noticed that one of my exhaust clamps, or one of the clamps that holds on the cover to the exhaust, was just hanging there like this. The other side had broken off inside the shield at some point, and I have no idea when. So now there's only one clamp holding on the tip of the exhaust shield. So today we're going to repair that. The whole point of this is that, not that this is something hard to do and that you need instruction how to do it. The point is that a lot of people, as soon as they see something wrong with their bike, they go right down to Harley, and putting on a new exhaust clamp, a new clamp on your exhaust shield is going to be at least an hour's labor there, plus parts, whatever. You just don't need to do that every time you have a little problem. I have no mechanical training whatsoever, but I try to do everything I can to fix my own bike. I just think if you can try, do it yourself. Worst case, it doesn't work out, then you take it to the dealer as a backup. So let me show you what we're going to do. I've already removed the shield off of here. So right here, you see the shield. Inside is these two spots where the clamp slips through. I see this is the one clamp that still was good, but I'm going to replace them both today because why not? If the one broke, it's probably not long until the other one's going to break. So we just have to slip it through there. First thing I did, went down to the auto parts store, got myself 2 new clamps. Make sure you get something close to the right size, because if you have a lot of extra length on the clamp that you have to tighten it down so much, you can just run it behind the shield if it's a little bit, but if it's too much, it's going to bind up, and then you have to try to cut it or something. So try to get as close as you can to the right size. Most importantly, make sure you get stainless steel. Alright, so let me grab the clamps and I'll be right back. Alright, these are the clamps I got. No particular reason. This is just the ones they had at AutoZone. They are stainless steel, and they came 2 in a pack, so works out perfectly for me. Next, we are going to take these out of the package, unscrew them, and run them through the 2 little brackets inside the heat shield. Alright guys, so let's open up this pack of clamps. Alright, first thing we're going to do is back these screws out and open them up completely. Alright, so just going to back that out all the way like that, and we want to do this so that the screw is on the bottom side, but we want to make sure it's in a place that you can reach. So I'm going to slip that through there like so. Alright, now obviously we're going to do the same thing on the other side. First we're going to get rid of this old one, which is a little rusted in there. If I can get rid of it. Okay. Got that out. Now we can look a little more close and see if this is actually the right size. Looks like these are still a little bit bigger. We're going to open up this one again, just the same way as the other one. Alright, same idea. I'm going to stick that in there and just pop it through like that. Alright. Now, we got to get this back on the bike. Alright, so I was going to clean this up a little bit, but honestly, it's an exhaust, and it's going to get dirty again anyway. Now this side should slide on, but we have to get this kind of over the pipe. Alright. Now, alright. I guess we're going to have to slide this on first. Alright. Now, if yours is like mine, and it's been on there for a while, it's left a mark. Got some old polish lines where it used to be, so you know exactly where to line it back up to. Alright. So, we want it right about there. Alright. Now, we're going to have to feed the clamps back in and get them started. Alright, so there's our exhaust clamp. You can see it's obviously way too big the way it's set up right now, but you want to feed the end into it and then just start slowly tightening it up with the screwdriver. Oh, making sure that it catches the right way. So you may have to finagle it a bit and even bend it a little bit to, you know, push it forward like this in order to get it started going in. And then from the bottom side, obviously, you're going to start screwing it, making sure it lines up and feeds through. Once you get it going with a screwdriver, you can stick a little socket on this thing and continue with that. Crank it down a little easier. Now you want to keep adjusting the clamp as you go and turning it in that groove to make sure that it's facing straight down and that you have a good angle on it in case you have to get it back off again. Alright, now you don't want to tighten it up all the way yet. We're just going to get it snug, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other one. Alright. It is kind of a pain in the butt to get it lined up since these are a little bit bigger than what the stock ones were. But it's what they had at the store, so it's kind of what we're stuck with right now. Alright, you got to kind of push it like that a little bit and flex it to get it going. Usually it'll grab. In this case, it seems not to be grabbing. of course. You kind of just have to keep messing with it until you get it in the right spot. It will eventually work. Alright, finally we got it to catch. So, again, I'm going to put the socket on it this time. And not saying yours will definitely be the same, but this is a 5/16 head on this, so 5/16 socket. All right. Alright, now that we've got them on there lightly, we're going to get back to our mark where we had it lined up to, and we're just going to snug these up a little bit and then check them again, make sure we're in the right spot. So now remember, as you're tightening it up, if the you have a clamp that's a little too big like mine, as it comes around, you want to make sure you push it in behind like that and then keep tightening it so it winds inside the shield, not outside, because you have this big piece hanging down. All right, now as long as it's not way too big, you'll be fine with that. If it is like super oversized, you're probably going to have to cut it or get a different clamp. All right. Alright, so now you're just going to do one last time, make sure that it's lined up to the mark where you want it or where it was. Alright, make sure that the clamps are positioned the right way, that you can get to the screws again if you have to, that they're not in some awkward angle. And then snug it up. You're all set, and you have replaced the clamp on the heat shield of your motorcycle. And don't forget, this is the same for all these clamps that you're going to see. Alright, there's quite a few of them on your exhaust. So it's the same for all of them. There's a few back behind this pipe over here. You see one back here. Alright, so that's it. So you saved yourself quite a bit of money. Thank you guys for watching this. I hope it helped somebody. Like I said, I know this isn't some crazy mechanical feat, but some people actually don't know how to do this type of thing and think that they have to take the bike to the dealer in order to get it done. I'm just trying to show you that half of this stuff, unless it's like internal motor work, you can really do it yourself. You can do your oil changes yourself. You can do your maintenance on this bike yourself. Change your primary fluid, your gaskets. You don't need to pay the Harley-Davidson mechanic to do this stuff for you. And you know what? The more you work on your own bike, it's like you build this intimate relationship with it. This Sportster, as much as I want to get a bigger bike, a Dyna or something, and upgrade a little bit, like, I love this bike and I will never get rid of it because I just know it so well from working on it over and over again. I just built this relationship with it. I understand it's a motor and a piece of metal, but you know, it's mine, and I know it inside and out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time. Who knows what we'll be doing? I have no idea what I'll be filming, but if it's something interesting, I'll share it with you guys. God bless you. Keep your knees in the breeze. Alright guys, quick pro tip. Before you tighten it up, take a look at your bike from top down to make sure that this edge is far enough that way to cover, the back of the exhaust and stuff. Who cares what it looks like on the bottom? You want to use most of that up on the top. Alright, I had tightened it down and then looked at it from the top down and realized I had it going that way a little bit too much, and you could see a little bit too much at the top of the actual muffler. Alright, so just save yourself the time of doing it twice. Also, you'll notice when you line it up that if you have like Vance and Hines like mine, there's a logo on it that you can kind of use to judge. Now it does look nice and level there, and this one actually looks like it's tilted up a little bit more than the other one, but just something to look at before you tighten her down. Good luck, guys.